Hey guys, how you doing? My name's Andrew. I decided to just make this this lightning build monk video just to show you guys I guess an example of what I like as a lightning build. I saw a bunch of other videos, so I thought I'd make one myself, right? So just to quickly show you, I'm just going to show you a bit of my items and I guess a little bit of my skills, and then show you a bit of an example as to how it does. Okay, so just to let you know, first of all, I'm playing on Torment 3. My paragon level is around 219, just as a comparison type of view. Oops. Okay, so when it comes to my items, I have Eye of the Storm for helm. I have 29% extra lightning seal damage. Black Thorns, I have 3 sets for that, which is great. Critical damage increased by 90%, which is awesome, and the attack speed increase is pretty great. I have the Black Thorn Circle, which nothing special, but I have 3 sockets added onto it, which is awesome. Now this Spalders of Zakara, sorry. This is very switchable if I can find something better, for sure. Well, it's just convenient for the orange letters there. Your items become indestructible, so I don't have to repair. When it comes to the Mage Fist gloves, I got fire skill extra damage by 17%. The reason why I use this is because I use Crippling Wave Mangle. I know it's weird for a lightning build, but to me, Wave 100 Fists and Fists of Thunder really doesn't do it for me, right? So the only thing that's really good for me, I know Deadly Reach is there, but I personally really like Crippling Wave only because of the AoE and the slight explosive effects as well. Thunder God's Vigor, I'll show you an example of that and I'll tell you why. Thunder God's Vigor, I really like this because of the lightning skill extra 13%, of course, and the increased crippling wave damage by 15%, as well as the orange letters there. Blocking, dodging, or being hit causes you to discharge bolts of electricity that deal 106% weapon damage as lightning. It's a nice effect there. There's my 3rd set for the Black Thorns Jousting Mail. Nothing fancy here either. Extra 2 sockets there. This is pretty great ring for those of you like sets. I have the Ring of Royal Grandeur. It is act specific and bounty specific in Torments, so if you guys want to farm for this, go ahead. This reduces the number of items needed for a set bonuses by 1 to a minimum of 2, which is awesome. Other than that, I have this ring over here, the Lyric Signet, which is gives me an extra increased bonus experience by 29%, which is awesome. This is switchable for an SLJ once I actually finally get one, if I do. Other than that, I have the Shenlong's Fist of Legend, extra lightning damage, and I re-rolled it for a socket for 125% extra. I'm going to make that 130 soon. My other weapon is Wan Kim Lao, extra 20% lightning skill damage, and I re-rolled this for a socket as well for 125% critical damage as well. Last but not least, I have Ice Climbers for my boots. I'm not sure if I'm going to switch this, but I really do like this because they gain immunity to freeze and immobilize effects. This is huge because it's very annoying for you to get frozen and all of a sudden die if you can't move, right? So that's the reason why I use this. Alright, so that's that. When it comes to my skills, I'm using Crippling Wave Mangle, as I said. The reason for that is because that's, to me, I think is the best one out of everything else. Wave 100 Fist, sure, the damage is great, but it's way too slow. Fists of Thunder, it's just too individualistic, I guess you call it. It attacks a single enemy only generally, aside from some of the other runes that help AoE, but I personally still feel that Crippling Wave Plasma is probably the best AoE damage primary skill. In terms of second click, or right click, excuse me, I use Dashing Strike. This is like my oh shit type of skill. Barrage only because I like that extra damage that actually does. For a lightning build, it's pretty straightforward. The Cyclone Strike, Eye of the Storm, is one of my best skills. Sucks everything in towards you, of course, and it actually does quite a bit of damage. In terms of number 2, I use Sweeping Wind Cyclone, which speaks for itself for a lightning build. Lashing Tail Kick, Scorpion Sting for that nice stun effect, which is actually essential, especially when you're about to die. Which is actually pretty awesome, and it gives me like 10 or 11 million critical hit damage, which is actually pretty good for me. I mean, I'm sure some of you have 30, 40, maybe 100 million critical damage, but to me that's really good. I have Mantra of Retribution for mantras. I really like the Transgression because it gives me an extra 10% increased attacks, which is awesome. Now, if you find that you need a bit more survivability, what I do is I actually switch it for Mantra of Healing, either Sustenance, Boon of Inspiration, or Time of Need. Only because of the healing aspect, of course, right? So if you guys want to switch that off for these two, go ahead, but I personally really like this because of that extra attack speed. In terms of passive skills, I use Exalted Soul because that extra 100 spirit actually helps me with a little bit more Lashing Tail Kick and Cyclone Strikes, specifically about 3 or 4 more. Right, so that's actually pretty nice. Seize Initiative, one with everything. Siege Initiative for 30% increased armor, one with everything to change all my resistance to my highest elemental resistance, and Combination Strike actually pretty much gives me an extra 10% increased DPS permanently, essentially when I'm attacking, which is awesome. Right, so that's one of my biggest things there. Now my paper DPS right now is 856. Now with the Combination Strike, once I start attacking, you'll see it go up to around 940 or 950,000, which is awesome. And for the amount of damage that I actually do, I actually have pretty high toughness in my opinion. I personally feel like I want to get at least 15 million, and about 1 million at least DPS here. Healing is okay. I wish I had a little bit more, but you know, it's on my way. I'm on my way to doing it, so hopefully I'm able to do that. Okay, so anyways, might as well show you how this build is, and you guys can let me know how you feel about it. Okay, so I might just get a little bit quiet once I start attacking, but yeah. Let this load. I'm open to any criticism, obviously, or any opinions that you guys may have. I personally feel this is my favorite. I've tried a bunch of different ones, and this is still my favorite build so far with the Lightning Monk. I do switch it from time to time, depending on who I'm facing or what torment level I'm on, and all that stuff. And you see the freeze here now, really helps. I know it still damages me, but the Ice Climb is actually, my boots actually help me a lot with that survivability, because I used to die easily with that random freeze there, and it was really a pain in the ass. So I really like Cyclone Strike for this reason, it just sucks everybody in. And you can see my my Crippling Wave Mangle actually has really good AoE damage, as you can see. In cases like that, I usually like using like the Dashing Strike Barrage, so I can get a quick start and kind of freeze them in place with that extra little damage, right? Sucking them like that whenever you're trying to run away, which is always awesome with the Cyclone Strike. And in cases like this, it actually gets rid of all the illusions. I use Cyclone Strike as well, which is awesome. There too, once again, just trying to run away, suck them in. Or do my Dashing Strike. Whichever you guys want to use. Once again, get rid of all of them like that. As you can see, they pretty much melt away with my build right now and my damage. Just, I personally really like my build. I don't know about you guys, but you show me an example of your own build in comparison to mine. Maybe I'll try it out. Right. As you can see, my DPS actually goes up to 941 with my Combination Strike there. You saw that? So this is awesome with the Combination Strike. So in cases where there's a bunch of stupid arcanes, I get the heck out of there and I start using Cyclone Strike to suck him in. Or I use my Dashing Strike to chase champions. Just like that, and he's dead.
your intent.
Second floor, show you a little bit more, and I'll stop it there. I feel like crippling wave damage is actually really quick for primary as well. In terms of pack speed, which really works for me, and I personally like. The reason why I got him up is because of his speed as well, and it's just very stylish, so it really suits my style. That's the more just kill crabs. Should be able to see how easily you can guys, especially with my Latin activity and about 10 or 11 million crit, which is nuts. Alright, so let me just finish off this bounty and then I'll... There's another champion, which is awesome. As you can see, even with 10 million toughness and 15 million healing ability, my survivability is still pretty good. Like, I'm hardly dying here too often. I can probably do Torment 4, but just for efficiency's sake, so I can have better chances to get legendary items and such, I actually do Torment 3. I could do Torment 2, but I choose to stick with Torment 3 because I kill him fast enough, and the XP I get is actually pretty good. So yeah, so there's an example of my lightning build, guys. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any comments or any suggestions below, post them below, and I'll be more than happy to read it and perhaps comment on it or respond to it. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.